Ladies and gentlemen, by popular demand, Mitch is back in the building.
Hey, everybody.
We're ready to do the deep dive. We're jumping into the tales here, right now.
I'm excited.
Theme song.
Man, this is sweet. Man, this is sweet.
What's good, YouTube? I'm back here with Mitch. A lot of you really enjoyed Mitch's reaction to High Ren.
High Ren, yeah.
And, of course, it was a great one. You picked out a bunch of stuff that people really resonated with.
So what are we watching today?
We're going to check out the tales of Jenny and Screech. And then there is another piece that follows that called Violet's Tale.
Mm.
And then there are a few other tales. So we'll see how many tales we can jump into
get through
here today.
Love it.
Okay. Click like and subscribe if you dig the vibe. Don't forget to go over and check out Mitch's channel. He's on YouTube, and you have a... What else are you on?
Website. Instagram. I got a website, mitchmainville.com. If you go to the website, it's all there. But yeah, Mitch Mainville on YouTube. It's going, like, honestly, 90% of the social media effort's going to YouTube in 2 days.
Nice. Where was it before?
Nowhere, to be honest. I found it. Now I'm going to use it.
There we go. Okay. Without further ado, let's jump right into this sucker. We've already given a bit of our backstory, how we know each other and stuff in the High Rant video. So if you are curious about that, go back and watch it again. We got a lot of videos to watch here today. We can't waste no time.
No time wasted.
All right, let's go.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night...
All right, so I think we have to mention the bubble lips at the beginning there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Right?
That was very cool. I mean, there's so much already. I forgot that it's live.
Yeah.
You know, like here I'm expecting a music video, but then you hear him knocking against the door and his jacket and stuff, and just him. You're like, okay, cool. Wow.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's killer so far. I mean, the trumpet mimicking, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then it's cool. He starts off, you know, in that classical vein, and then pulls like some AC/DC Thunderstruck style thing in the classical vein. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And he's just wearing a pair of Nikes. Come on, I love this.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sound in the distance at the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Oh, poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy called Screech Reach.
We gotta pause at some point. So here, just before we talk here, just to the viewers, we do have to stop, and some of you wonder, why can't you just watch it all the way through? And a big part of the reason for that is it is hard to hold on to a thought and then continue to enjoy a song, right? So you see something at one point in the song and you want to remember to mention that or something. I want you to be able to stay in the moment and not having to be like, oh, I don't want to forget that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because just with similar to High Ren, the guitar parts, like he's doing that percussive muted downstroke stuff when he's talking about Screech, and then Jenny was kind of the opposite version of that. But even just with the line and how he said it, it was the line before this where she froze and she couldn't really move her feet or whatever it was. Even the way he was singing that, it slowed down. It was very static moving. And then when he gets to Screech again, it's the loosened bolts, I'll cut you, bitch, and whatever, and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and time is elastic too. The narrative is the most important thing.
Oh, yeah. And that's what's so beautiful about this is it's not a song, it's art, it's a performance. There's so much theater to this. Like the time, there's no meter. You can't put a click to this.
Right.
It's feel based. So like the first half, I was tapping my foot and nodding my head, and then when I keep calling it Screech, what James, when he starts talking about James, then the tempo sped up quite a bit. So it's very, very cool. I don't know if he thinks about this or if it's just how he feels and he's reacting that way. Either way, it's brilliant.
Whether it's subconscious or conscious, it's
exactly
effective.
And he's either in tune or so aware.
Yeah.
And it's, whatever it is, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was also noticing, I mean, obviously I've seen this before, but it's almost like the Jenny parts is like almost like a timeless, like that, almost like a stride piano, like doom, boom, 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 right? Which you could place in almost any time in history, right?
Sure, yeah.
Whereas the Screech is like punk rock energy.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Heavy downstrokes.
Yeah. So you do gotta, I'm gonna go back enough that you can remember where we are.
I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move,
there.
Stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the...
Hold on, let's see what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's the...
She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What...
She da 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 da. It's almost as if he's singing behind the beat and dragging it, as if she was concrete and she's heavier and she's stuck with fear, and now it's harder to move. You know what I mean? Oh, I got him thinking, guys. Yeah. I got him thinking.
To find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue.
Go back a little bit more. Just to catch the beginning of it.
Don't fucking look at me! I mean it, bitch! Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen
that's fine.
in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing now?
So like rhythmically, it's almost as if he's very much on like 16th or 8th notes before, da, 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 and singing with that to get that floating, kind of timeless with his thumb finger kind of Jenny vibe. But then as the fear sets into Jenny, it's like he focuses more on quarter notes and just, or maybe like strict eighth notes instead of, you know, da da da
Right,
da,
right.
da, as opposed to da 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 da.
Gotcha.
It slows down. It feels like it slows down.
Right, yeah, it's wrapping up. We're about to switch characters.
Yep.
Still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the
Also, I noticed that, like, a lot of musicians, when they do punches, accent the punches. He's hitting them at the same dynamic as the rest of the song.
Yeah.
Right? So he's not accentuating.
No, it's just a highlighted beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same dynamic.
a lady shakes stalactite, feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Oh, is that it?
That's the first thing.
Oh, wow.
So that's the tale of Jenny.
Wow.
Yes. So here.
It's like oh my God, I forget what this is called. High school was a long time ago, but it's really just a short story. It's not even like a full song. It's like
it's kind of a collection of related stories.
yeah. Whoa, very cool. Okay. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
That's
phase
why
one.
there's all the tales. All right.
Right.
I'm with you.
And that chord
Yeah.
is a recurring chord. It comes up in a lot of his work.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Very cool. What was it? It kind of sounded like a 9 or something like that.
I think it's a minor 6.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So here we go. Second tale. This one is the tale of Screech.
Oh.
You'll like this one. I didn't want to give it away. You mentioned
Yeah. No kidding.
that's
But even
the exact notes he's playing right now are.
even before the kudos to Thunderstruck, you hear like these guys, like we were talking about, I think we mentioned Don Ross, Tommy Emmanuel last time, and all those guys who play multiple parts, like play the full orchestration of a band on their own.
Sorry, before you go on, that was a Mart scene. We also reacted to a Mart scene.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But, sorry, go on.
But he's doing the same thing in the beginning here.
Yeah.
Not maybe as technically proficient as some of those guys are, but like it's very obvious what the chord is. He's in the beginning, he was playing a slash chord, right? So it wasn't just like the C. If it was a C chord, it's not just a C. It might be a C with an F or a G in the bass. And then he's got some notes on top, sprinkling some sort of melody. That's heavy stuff as a guitar player. That's tough to do, even for like you have to sit down and do that. And he makes it look so effortless. You get the vibe that he just picked it up and this is what I hear and I'll make it work.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out this, like the Thunderstruck thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I did a breakdown for anyone interested. in like how to play that introduction. I did a breakdown a couple of years ago when I first heard this song.
Is it that old?
Yeah, this one goes back. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This was out when I first started reacting to
Right on.
stuff. Yeah. Before this channel, I never used to react to anything. It was just like straight faced.
Yeah. This is how this riff goes.
All right. So here, let's go back here and listen to this guitar.
Yeah, the intro.
I really love where he stands up, though. Like, there's something about standing up and hitting that low E string, like, boom.
Oh, it's just, yeah, game on. Here we go.
Yeah.
If you weren't paying attention, you are now.
Yeah.
Walking bass lines. He knows what he's doing. There it is.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go?
Wow.
He melted into the black night just like snow.
We'll roll it back here, but obviously the time signature is of note, I would think.
The time. Oh, yeah, of course. It's the.
You know, like the 3/4 time. You know,
Yeah, it's
like a storytelling.
Of course. Yeah.
Right.
And even his it's almost hard like to think of the guitar stuff because there's so much vocally present. Like even when he was saying where, I think it was where did the time go or wherever, it was like a plead. It was like wah, you know, like the rasp kicked in. It's like he lost control of the voice a bit, but
Right.
in a good way. And then the run he did at the end, vocally, like it's just. And this is the cool thing. This is fun. So as a guitar player, I don't know if you're like this, but I typically ignore the rest of the song and focus on the guitar part.
At first or something, yeah.
Yeah, you know, on the first listen or whatever it is. And I, have not heard these before, and I'm not paying attention to the guitar at all.
Right.
It's just, it's this, it's like reading a book. You're like, now you're on chapter 2 or the second book. You don't care what the cover looks like. You just want to know what the story is. Man, yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah, the narrative is the driving force.
100%. 100%.
Right at the end, at the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow.
Almost Arabic.
Yeah.
Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
There it is.
Is that the same one? I think that's it.
I don't think it is,
That's
but
augmented.
it's the same. It's the same theme. I don't think it was the same one as the ending chord of the first video.
Store in mind, it does away.
But even before that, like
that's an augmented chord, isn't it?
I don't know. To me, that sounds too pretty to be an augmented chord. Do we have a guitar?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know.
Something far more sinister in mind that does away.
Oh, oh, maybe he's playing it like that.
Without the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The whole feeling behind an augmented chord is it's pushing forwards.
Yeah, it wants to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And even the part before that, I forget what he's talking about, but he's got like this heavy metal thing going on.
Right.
It's like that. I'm like, that's an Iron Maiden song. And then he changes the time signature and hits these very pretty upper register chords, and the spacing of it, I'm like, oh my God. Like just if someone came into the studio and was like, here's my song, here's my demo, I'm like, oh, I know what I'm hearing, and it's not at all what he's doing with it.
Right.
It's so cool. Oh man.
Yeah, and it's almost like a collection of songs that go together.
Yeah.
But the string that goes through it is always the narrative.
Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really. I'm just a bit tired. Listen, can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife.
I guess the acting is the thing to note of there.
Yeah, well, oh man, I'm going to apologize to everybody because I don't want to sound rude, but it's like, how much of it is acting? Because I know he's, from what you told me last time, he's definitely got a past where he had some questions about himself, I guess, and some psychological things. And it was just to go from that harsh phone call, and then the camera stood still, he stood dead still, and now he's back into the song.
Right.
It's just...
And like from hyperventilating to like, all right.
Totally good.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know if I can swear, but like, you're flipping crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the vibe. I'm not saying he is, and I know that's the sensitive part because I know he's got a thing, a past with whatever, but that's definitely the vibe you're getting here, and it's jarring, it's shocking. It's kind of what makes you want to say, holy crap, man, this is nuts.
Well, remember, the character just killed someone, and it's an existential threat to them if they don't find somewhere to hide out.
Yes, but do you know what I mean? Or you just kind of like you know the artist performing has had some of that stuff, and you kind of like is like how far are you having to dig to pull this out? And it makes you question, maybe you don't have to dig too deep. Maybe this is on the surface for him, you know?
Right.
And so that's where, for me, the weight of it.
Which is what you want in an actor, I guess.
Oh man, right. and yeah, 100%.
And we're not even like, we're talking about his acting skills. This is some music.
Hold on, is he playing guitar in this?
Yeah.
Like a banshee in the night, the shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Oh, come on. And he falls down. Yeah. I bet I know who the next tale's about.
Go ahead.
I'd probably the cop, Richard.
All right.
Oh, we'll find out. All right.
Here, let's roll it back a little bit. Okay.
No time to hesitate. He fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
This is genius.
Yeah. Also note, this is outside in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like, those are apartment buildings and stuff. Like, people live there.
In the first video, there was somebody on his balcony. There was a guy sitting on a chair as he's filming the first,
right.
and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Anyway.
Right. And I think it's like really late at night when he was shooting this. And he's like yelling crazy stuff at the top of his lungs, and people are like,
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday.
oh, it's just Red Mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They open the screen. Oh, it's Red. It's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Right at the start, young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
There's your major minor chord again at the end. Wow.
Right. So then that's where we are. We got 2 dead kids.
Wow. The line of where he says, we're right back where we started, 1 street apart, 2 dead, oh God, man. I just,
Yeah.
It's so simple. It's funny, right? Because you know, here I am talking about it with you, and I say it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, the line isn't that impactful on its own, but within the context of everything, it hits so hard. It's like Shakespeare, man. Like, it's just he's brilliant. Wow.
And as to my knowledge, these are completely fictional characters. It's not like Jeremy,
Sure. Right.
Or something like that.
You think it's the same Jenny as Bon Jovi?
Was that her name?
I think so.
Jenny. Tina. Gina.
Maybe they're sisters. Who knows?
Yeah. No, I don't know. She dreamed of running away.
Yeah. Yeah. This could go on way too long. We got to get to the next video.
On to it. All right, let's go.
Oh, not the cop. Joe Satriani, you familiar?
Yeah.
Always with me, always with you. I think that's the name of the song.
Yeah, I'm
It's a ballad.
I haven't heard it enough times to.
And anyway, there's a section in that. It's kind of like the bridge to the what ends up being the solo. It's pretty much that same passage, but it's all on the B string. So I wonder if he's a Satch fan, and this kind of is the second thought I had, where as he's playing the beginning, when we first watched High Ren and he was doing the classical stuff, he kind of seemed like a little clumsy. And remember, we were talking about whether if he'd been educated or if he was kind of self-taught, but his vocabulary was seemed educated. This guy's a full-on guitar player, man. Like, just looking at his hands now and how he's playing and how he's doing the tapping, and then he moves up. There's no clumsiness. I almost wonder if the clumsiness is intentional for the video.
Well, yeah, I think it's the clumsiness adds to
the character.
Or tension, or
sure, okay, yeah.
Because even here, amidst all the great guitar playing, going, look how he plucks he's tuned. He's in drop D, and also the whole guitar is dropped down a semitone. But the way he plucks the low D, he's like almost pinching it with two fingers.
Yeah, he's pulling it up. There's definitely
that's not a technique they show you.
No, right? It's definitely the self-taught stuff. But he's brought it to a level where there's like, if he were to show up at a gig that we were playing and he was the guy playing ahead of us or before us or whatever, we would have no doubt after seeing his show. We'd be like, oh no, this guy's a player. 100% he's a player.
Oh yeah. There is,
and I doubted that for a minute in the first video, so I just feel like I need to apologize because this guy kicks butt.
Yeah. Noted. All right. Let's enjoy the tapping one more time and then move on.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Well, I mean, there was just so much. He set the scene, right? So there was the tapping bit at the beginning, which is incredible. But then he has his vocal run, and he hits these really, really lovely and interesting notes. And yeah, I mean, he's killer, man. That's. And then when he talks about at the end, so Violet's a new character, unless there's a plot twist somewhere. Like, as far as I know with these videos, we don't know about a Violet yet.
Right. And
he's saying we've got to go back in time. And he's doing like this time warp thing where he's just chromatically moving a chord up. And you immediately, without seeing it, if you're old enough, you remember those old TV shows where the screen would like swirl and you're like the Batman, and then you're in a new scene.
Right.
So this is kind of like the time warp that he's talking about, because he says we have to go back in time for Violet's tale.
Right.
And so that makes me go, oh, we're going back in time.
Right.
That's so freaking brilliant.
Yeah. It's.
Hey, bud.
I like the way you put it. That was fun.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you hadn't thought of
Batman, that. Yeah, because it's obvious that it's a time travel mechanism.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it's almost made more like, because he's bending the chord slightly out of tune.
Oh yeah, like it's
and it's making time feel almost like unsteady.
Yeah. Or elastic, like just it's not straight and narrow and linear. It's supposed to shake you up.
And it does.
To set the scene.
Yeah, we must rewind.
Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she saw a lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father...
Just a statement of how live this is. He's walking to the hallway and he walks into extreme reverb.
Right.
That's, yeah.
I'm not 100% sure how natural it is, but it doesn't matter. Because there was an equal amount of reverb on his guitar during the intro.
Right.
So some of it is artificial and maybe some of it is real.
Well, and if I remember from last time, he's quite meticulous with the editing and specific sounds he wants, right? So,
right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even more power to him if it was put in after as a way of, illustrating that he's changing rooms.
Yeah.
And sonic spaces are clearly changing.
Maybe. Oh, and yeah. I mean, you could go down that rabbit hole too with like the time warp thing. Like you could just, it's so well done, and it's so artistic. You could literally question everything and wonder if it was a deliberate choice,
right?
Or was it? Oh no, we just forgot to not record that part, and that was the only audio we had. Like, it's so good. It makes you wonder. You look like an old, like a beautiful piece of art. You're like, look at this blade of grass going in this direction, symbolizing this. And to the artist, could be like, dude, man, it's just some fucking grass. That's all it is. You know what I mean? It's like,
or even like, I'm sure you've had this happen to you too. Like even whether you're recording, making video, whatever it might be, like something happens that you didn't mean to do, and it's so much better than what you meant to do.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, right. There's the possibilities.
Yeah.
Let us know, Ren.
Let us know.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took a tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance.
So yeah, it's been a while since I watched this. Yeah, I do think that hall reverb was literally the hall reverb because
you're right. The guitar's not changing.
Right.
The guitar sounds direct, but I think they're using the rooms that he's walking into for the reverb on his voice.
Right.
So I think like them strategically walking to this staircase, him pointing up, shooting his voice up into that. I think all that's deliberate.
They probably had a mic somewhere up on the stairwell.
Still, but to plan that out, that's incredible.
Yeah, and he has to hit certain marks by certain lines in the song.
100%.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole, and this is single shot, right?
Yeah,
It's not one take,
Thank God he puts that guitar intro at the beginning.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine having that in the middle?
Perfect take.
You have
right.
a perfect take, and then you have this hard guitar thing.
But even at that, like when he climbed up on the now, like being extremely picky, climbing up on the time warp section, he didn't fret a string or something, and the sound wasn't as sweet as the one of others. So it was like this was the best of the takes. So like, I mean, if you're not going to be perfect, but then there's the character and all of that, right? Like,
right.
Like you were saying before. I got to comment on the story here too. Like it's so heavy. It hits so hard. It's man, he's just got away with narrative, like you were saying,
but he did this before AI came out, right? And so now since AI came out, you feel this like groundswell of people craving mistakes again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where we come in.
Yes. That was amazing. Yes, we will happily. Hey, buddy.
But yeah.
Oh, that was good.
But little mistakes are charming again. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it just shows it's real.
It does.
You know, and it's passion is beautiful and it's ugly, right? So when you're ripping or you're playing a song or you're singing a song and you go out of tune because God, the lyrics hitting you hard, or you're feeling it that dang guitar and you overband, or the string, you know, slips under your finger because you're not fully zoned in on the technical side of things, but you're in the moment.
Right.
You know, it's like one of my favorite comments is when someone comes up to me at the end and goes, "Yeah, there you go. During that song, I saw you. You went to the place. You closed your eyes. You know, and you go to that." That's, I think, what people want.
Right.
You know, they want to see like this. You know, it brings you somewhere. It transports you. It brings you along for the ride. And I think a perfectly synced production, as great as that is, you know, I think it's been overdone a little bit.
Yeah, there's something to be said about rehearsing to the point of perfection or something, but
Yeah.
there's also something to be said for a little bit loose.
What I love to see is I'm a big Lady Gaga fan, and so when you go see her show, whether it's in the an arena or whatever, it's obviously to a click because the lights need to go off at a certain time.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole bunch of things riding on bar 92. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you'll go see her in a lounge somewhere or in some crappy bar. She'll just show up and she'll just be there with the piano and then do her thing, and her voice isn't perfect. And it's like, that's awesome to see an artist be able to do both.
Right.
As opposed to people who need the tracks to sound that good or
Right.
whatnot.
But if we're going to complain about, AI and stuff, like, it's not like lighting cues didn't exist 40 years ago.
Yep.
Human beings did those, and they did them fairly well.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I saw, this is probably pushing it a good while ago now, maybe 5-10 years ago. I saw Fleetwood Mac live in town.
Yeah.
Same show, it's been forever. They had 2 medium-sized screens. The stage was the cool Parisian carpets. There was 9 people on stage. You heard the 9 people and not a 4-person band with 30 different instruments going on.
Right.
And it was awesome. It was awesome. I saw Clapton recently, and that was the same type of thing.
Right.
And it's just the lights weren't there, and you're there for the music. You're there. There's a connection to it as opposed to less of, a big production. Now, the opposite end of that is the Sphere in Vegas. But that's a different show altogether. You're going to see a different thing,
Right.
Yeah, I think it's become a thing now where, you've got both options. Great. But I do agree with you, in the last while, one option was heavily pushed and people are starting to realize, hey, it's nice just to hear somebody with an acoustic guitar go sing.
Yeah.
And maybe not be perfect, but leave with tears.
Exactly. All right, let's bring on those tears.
Yeah.
He paint her black and blue and dark.
Roll it back just a little there.
Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself. He paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood's black bone, crack, knick, knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet?
In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Whoa. Whew.
Something, eh?
Wow.
Like that's like movies try to keep you hanging that.
I've
up,
literally
you know?
like half. Yeah, it's.
Like, I know the outcome, and I was like starting to get shivers just knowing that it was coming up.
I'm a pretty. You can ask my wife this. I'm a pretty easygoing person, but like a trigger for me that makes me see red is that story.
Yeah.
You know, just women being abused and whatever. And anyway, I don't even have to know the person. Like this, I will fly to London and I will find the guy and beat the living lights out of him. It's such a hot topic for me. And then, and I think most people are. I think anything, right? You know, just like a victim, you know, and that it gets you riled up. And then you realize, okay, she's not going to do this. And then you're like, oh God, she's pregnant. And then twins. Fuck. Jesus Christ. This is just, why are you writing about this? Like, this is so heavy and sad. And then the twist at the end and you're like, it's brilliant. Sorry, that was loud. But it's you almost feel weird because you're like, it's so good, but I shouldn't like it this much.
Right.
You know, it's I'm on borderline of tears, but at the same time, it like
you want
the aha like makes you go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, he's brilliant.
It's almost like one of those.
Yeah.
Slow clap.
Yes.
Slow clap moments.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. It's that was incredible. Incredible.
Wild stuff.
Really wild stuff.
Yeah, it got me again, and I mean, it's probably been a year since I watched it, and just now, like I felt it again. It was almost like the first time again. Yeah,
like I'm, heart's heavy for sure, but brilliant. I mean, and to have as a writer, to have the foresight to think of something like this.
Like how many song segments? Like if you think, because that was all together, all those 3 songs required each other. You know,
for completion.
And there's like how many melodies and rhythmic structures, and you know what I mean? Because like
and then also to that point, to have some be the same or be so familiar where you're like, oh, this feels the same, or
something
like
that ties them. Yeah,
it ties them together. Yeah. And you know what's so funny is like when I was doing the record deal and stuff, it was like under 3 minutes, man. Under 3 minutes.
Right.
Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. Where's the chorus? And it's like, what is this, a 14-minute video? And I'm like, let's watch it again, because I was all narrative and performance. I didn't really focus on the guitar, and I feel like I missed some stuff. Like, it's art, man. It's beautiful. That's phenomenal.
But yeah, he's just throwing that old thing out the window, like the 3-minute songs
100%.
aimed for radio. Like, why were we aiming for radio? Radio doesn't fucking play us.
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, it's well, I think that's what's so nice about this too, is there is a who gives a toss about it? Let's just do it. Like, I'm doing this for me. Here's my art done. I'm doing this for me because it feels good, and if you like it, great. I'll never forget this one person told me once. He goes, you know what? If you like it, the chances of someone else on the planet liking it are pretty good.
Very true. And it's just a matter of getting it out there for that person to hear.
And enter the internet, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, that was really hard to do back in the day. Like, if you had a sound that, didn't suit the region you lived in, you were stuck, you had no idea that it was a viable thing at all.
100%.
Right.
100%. Not that it's much, but like on my monthly listens and plays and wherever, I'm bigger in the UK and in Europe than I am in my own hometown.
Right.
Just because of the type of music it is, it is what it is.
And that's an option today, right?
Well, yeah. I'm literally, after this, I have a call, I have an interview with somebody in the States, and then every Friday for the past couple of weeks, I've been doing a podcast with a guy in the UK.
Oh, nice.
All because of the internet. So it kind of like, there's that. Would he have been this successful and been out there 20 years ago? Not a chance. But I think the internet is great for that stuff. Hence
Well, he would have had to find a different path, is all. This was just the path available to him when he was walking it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. He's just, thank God, man, because he's... And how old are these videos? Or this one? What does it say?
I think it's
3 years ago.
3 years. Yeah. 3 years ago, yeah.
Man, that's... But back to the point of, being able to think, like you said, this is on par with, script writers wish they could do this. This is on par with like the greatest novels ever, and it's like you think of, I won't mention any artists, but you think of some artists with 90% of the lyrics being baby, and there's 14 writers on it.
Yeah.
And then Ren just comes up with, here's 14 different movies, all,
Yeah.
And it's just, he does it himself. He's incredible. Incredible.
All right. So I think the consensus is yay.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not bad.
Yeah. All right.
Not bad at all.
Keep it up. I think you'll do okay.
Yeah. Maybe stay on this course, Ren.
Yeah.
I
think you're doing all right, man.
Yeah.
I got a good vibe.
All right. Click like and subscribe if you had a good time here today. Go check out Mitch Mainville's channel. And
please do. Where is it? There we go. There we go.
There will be links in the description for you to click on.
Thanks, man.
I know how much you guys love clicking. Yeah. It's fun.
Super likes? Is that a thing?
Super likes? I don't know if super likes is a thing.
I thought it was a thing.
Super thanks.
Super thanks. That's the one.
Oh, yeah. I think some people sent money last time because we made that joke about your studio being smaller. There were a few people who sent money.
Thanks, man. I haven't seen the money yet, so please send it to my website.
No. Nothing happened.
We literally, as we were doing this, we're setting everything up, or Mike's setting everything up, and he's like, man, I really need a bigger studio. So yeah, keep sending him the cash. He needs a bigger studio.
I do. I could have more guests, if I had more space. Right now I only have space for one guest.
One at a time.
And the dog. Right. And the dog's not going anywhere, so more space is what we need. So, oh yeah, did I already say yo? No. You got to say yo in the comments to let me know you made it to the end of the video.
Ah, cool.
Right, that's a secret code that we got around here.
Don't
tell anybody.
Nope.
Or you could tell them, but you can only tell them at the end.
Ah.
That's why I like hold myself. All video, I don't say yo once the whole video. and I wait till the end.
And if people say yo, it means they watched the whole thing, and then those are the real fans.
That's right. Yo.
Smart guy.